Is looking to help those with mental health needs by bringing the services directly to them. BJ Williams, the creator of the web series Can I Be Vulnerable, joins us now to talk about his new mobile service. And thank you for joining us, BJ.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us, how did you get involved in trying to help folks with mental health, and what spurred you to start your web series?
What spurred me to start the web series, honestly, was just my own video. I just wanted to tell what led me to therapy and my journey with it. And it kind of just, grew from there. I honestly didn't want to do a web series. A good buddy of mine and the producer of everything, Brandon Thomas, he was like, yeah, let's keep this rolling. And I was like, I really don't want to. But he knew, he saw the vision. And so we went on this journey of interviewing as many Black men as we could. And that's kind of how it grew.
And tell us why you think it's necessary for Black men in particular to talk about their feelings and talk about what's going on with them.
There's a lot of pain in our community, a lot of hurt, a lot of trauma, generational trauma, individual trauma, neighborhood trauma, community trauma. And, we can get out of that. You know what I mean? Why hold on to these things when we don't have to?
Right.
And but another thing is, like, I started going to therapy and I sung its praises in all my group chats amongst my friends. And I don't want to be the only person getting some healing. It's not fun. So let me get the community involved. I need everybody to get some healing in. So I don't want to be by myself.
Right. You're like, hey, you get some healing, you get some healing, you get some healing. And hence,
everybody gets
right, everybody can heal. And you want to actually bring that help to them. So tell us about the mobile help that you want to bring to people, the mobile bus you want to bring for healing, and how that will actually work.
It's funny. I'm actually on the bus now. Decided to do the interview from the bus, but I'm on it now in one of the smaller rooms. But I honestly, I got tired of hearing the word conversation. Let's start the conversation. Let's have the conversation. Like, conversations are cool, but what do you do after the conversation is over? And I come from the athlete world, and to me, I thought about it as, we talk about the practice, we watch film on practice, but then we have to go apply what we learned in practice on the field and in the game. So I kind of took that same mentality. All right, we've had these conversations. People are talking now. That's all great. What's next? And to me, I saw a need for several things. There aren't enough mental health professionals to serve everybody. There aren't enough mental health professionals that look like us. And so I kind of figured a way to get that going is to bring the service to them. It's basically a taco truck with therapists. That's how I thought about it. Food truck with therapy. And I will say another friend of mine, Briajane Sanders, she actually implanted the seed for me. It wasn't in the capacity that I'm doing it now, but she kind of planted the seed on having a bus, and it kind of just evolved. I thought about it for like a year, and the idea finally hit me. So this is just a way to introduce communities, underserved, underfunded, Black and brown communities. And honestly, it's for anybody, but I'm specifically targeting these communities because, we don't have the resources and whatnot. And you know how the healthcare system in totality treats us or has treated us historically. And so this is just a way for me to put action behind those conversations that we've been having, specifically in the past couple of years. And so, yeah, I'm going to bring the mental health professionals to the communities,
right,
as opposed to waiting on them to come to us. Or
right.
I'm saying us, I'm going to include myself as a professional now. But as opposed to waiting on them, the community to come to us, let's just bring it to them. Let's meet them where they are and introduce them to what mental health care can be, what it's like. What is it like to talk to a therapist, a psychologist, a counselor, a social worker,
right,
without worry of, we're going to take your kids or we're going to put you on these pills. No, we're just introducing, breaking down the stigma by letting you interact with these professionals. And
it's nothing to be, you're right, BJ,
Yeah.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, and you're removing the stigma. And if people want to help you, you have a GoFundMe that they can actually visit and help make this become a reality. Just go to our website, news3lv.com. And thank you so much, BJ. There's nothing wrong with having a therapist. I have one myself. Thank you for joining us.